Hi and welcome back to Baking with Grace. Today we're making superstar cinnamon spirals. Here are the things you will need: butter, salt, 1 egg, yeast, milk and flour. I'm not telling you how much to add in because it's down in the description. You're going to add the butter and milk into your pan to fry. Take your saucepan over to the hob and heat it up a bit. Your pan is on a low heat. You want your butter to melt, but you do not want it to bubble, so stir it every now and again. The butter is all melted. You can take your pan off of the heat. Okay, now we're going to add the flour into a sieve. Sieve it into a bowl. Once all your flour's in, you're also going to add the sugar after you've sieved. And once it's all mixed, you can't really see it, you're going to add the yeast. Beat your egg into your butter and milk mix. So cool. Let's squish it. Carefully pour your wet mixture into the dry mixture. Mix it with a wooden spoon so that it doesn't get stuck. While you're mixing, you're going to stop once it forms a ball. Once your dough is formed into a dough, you're going to knead it into a ball. It doesn't have to be perfect, just something like this. Make sure to sprinkle some flour before you put your dough into the board. You can knead it for 5 minutes. A unique way to make dough. Oops. It's sticky. You might want to add some more flour. Now you're going to get a white bowl and add a teensy splash of olive oil to it. And spread it all around. Now you're going to put your dough into the container and then cover it with a towel and let it dry for an hour. Now our dough should have risen. Now you're going to take your dough out and knead it back to its original size. You want to roll your dough into a circle, get a rolling pin and roll out a rectangle 1/2 centimetre thick, so about this big. This is what it should look like. Make sure it's thin and wide because we're going to be rolling it this way, so you're going to have loads and loads of superstar cinnamon spirals. Now you've got your dough ready, you're going to get a brush or just use your fingers. Get 75 grams of melted butter and spread it like this. It doesn't matter if the butter isn't thoroughly melted because it's going to melt melt once you put it in the oven. Once your butter's spread, you're going to sprinkle 175 grams of sugar and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon on. It doesn't say in the recipe to do this, but I'm going to because I think it'll be better. You don't have to though. Next up, we're going to roll our dough into a tight cylinder, so it'll look like that. Just want to neaten up your edges and chop the ends off. That looks amazing. Cut the first one about 4 centimeters, like this. Hopefully you've got a really nice swirl. Then you're going to put it here and just, before you actually cut, groove. Do that all the way. I personally think it's better to use a serrated knife rather than a straight knife because a straight knife will just squish. The serrated, you need to place gently and just bring back and forth and it will cut really well. Make sure you spread your superstar cinnamon spirals out because they will grow. So maybe here, so you need them to have space. And I tried the dough. Usually I like eating dough, but dough with cinnamon, butter and sugar that's not cooked isn't very good. And I'd advise not eating this. Next up, you need a clean towel and you're going to put it over the baking tray. I don't know if this one will fit. Yes, and you're going to leave it for 30 minutes to rise. Okay, once your superstar cinnamon spirals have risen, you need to put them in the oven. So we're going to heat it to 190 degrees. Set your timer for 20 minutes and make sure you start it. Superstar cinnamon swirls are ready. Now, 1 tablespoon of apricot jam in a saucepan to spread on top of our superstar cinnamon swirls. Now we're going to spread apricot jam on the tops of our swirls. Okay, now we've got jam on them. I left one out because we're going to taste test them, and I'm going to try this one while my assistant is trying this one. That's really good. This is so good. I really hope you make your own because it would be a shame if you missed out. Don't forget to like and subscribe.